Who remembers? Which one is the domain? The x's or y's?
X's.
The x's. Okay, so the domain is the x's, the range is the y's. Okay? No repeating is allowed. Okay, so no repeating. Okay? And then if it's a function, so if the x's repeat, then it's not a function. Okay, so if we're looking at number one, do any of the x's repeat?
Yeah.
Yes, so then my answer is going to be no, it's not a function for starters. Okay, so my first part, my answer is no. Okay, my second part, and it doesn't matter which order you write this, okay, the domain then is -3, -2, and 0. Okay, that's what we're talking about, no repeating. You can't write 0, 0, 0. We only write it down one time. Okay, for the range is going to be 0, -4, 7, -2, and 5. Okay, number 3 is going to be the same. Do any of the x's repeat? Okay, it goes like this. X, comma, y, or in other words, d, comma, r. Every first piece is the domain. Okay, so do any of those repeat?
Yeah.
Yes, they do. What? What is it?
-1.
The -1. So that my answer is going to be no, it's not a function for starters. Okay, and then the domain is going to be -7, -3, -1, and 7. The range is going to be all of the second pieces. So 2, -5, -3, -6, and -1. Okay, number 5, it says find the slope. How do we find the slope? Okay, it's how much do we go up? How much do we go over? Or down, but. Okay, so how much do we go up?
2.
Up 4, over how many?
1.
1. Okay, and what is 4 over 1?
4.
It's just 4. Okay, is this a negative or a positive line?
Negative.
It is a negative line. Okay, so it should be a -4. If you need the note, okay, this is a negative graph. This is a positive graph. Okay, what can you use on your final? This paper. Okay, take as many or as little notes as you need. Okay, because this little section right here is just a lot of formulas. Okay. Number 7, you will need this formula. Okay, it's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Okay, so we got -8 minus -19 over -16 minus -12. Okay, so type that in your calculator, see what you get. Yeah, you already know.
It was something.
I don't care.
What?
But that's like Mexican
I
rap.
don't know what that is. I don't know what
She was listening to. You speak Spanish? Okay, what'd you guys get for that? Don't tell me nobody typed it in while this
It's
was
going right
happening.
now.
Listen.
Negative 11 4.
Huh?
Negative 11 and then bottom number is 4.
Stop doing that. Don't make me send you out today.
I was trying to.
No, you was not. Stop. Cause my thing's on. Stop. I record this for notes for other people. Stop. Yes. Yes, sir. Huh? I don't know. Why is it not? Only one person typed it in.
How does negative 8 minus 19 go to 11?
Yours is like
You have to add them.
improper fraction.
Yeah, but both negatives.
I don't know.
But you try
Here's
to-
the thing. No matter what, we're getting to a certain number today. So whether you have to take that home and or take a 0 is what we're doing. Okay? I'm letting you know right now. Okay?
But why do I got this though? I think I got the wrong thing. Man.
I don't know. Type it in for yourself. That's what I'm going with because that's what Oscar said.
It's negative. Mine says negative.
Okay, number 9. It says find the slope and the y-intercept. Which one is the slope?
Negative 1 over 3.
Yeah, the slope is going to be this one, whatever's by the x. The y-intercept is this one. So my m, or my slope, is negative 1 over 3. My b, or my y-intercept, is 4. Okay, number something. 11. It needs to be in this form of y equals mx plus b. Okay, this is my m, this is my b. So it's going to look like y equals negative 1/3 x plus my b, which is 1.
Is that for 13?
Yeah.
Let me see my bonus.
Okay, look at number 13. You will need that formula for it, so write down the formula. Okay, and so our first step is to label x1, y1, and that's my m. Okay, so it's going to look like y minus 4 equals negative 7 over 3. X minus my x1 is negative 3. What do we need to remember to do?
Add it.
Yeah, make minus minus, turn that part into a plus. So right here should be a plus sign. Okay, 15 says write the slope-intercept form of the line. Okay, so this is the formula. Okay, first of all, you need to find this first. Okay, and it's where it crosses the y line. Okay, so I already know my answer is going to be y equals blank x plus blank. Okay, so we fill in this part first. So where does it cross the y line? Find the y on your graph. Where does it cross at? At -5. So right here. Okay, so put a dot there. And then we're going to fill in a -5 right there. Okay, for the other part, you're going to find the next closest dot. Okay, the next closest dot. Where is that going to be at? It ain't -3, because that's here, but
2 4. I'll check.
2 4 is here, so I know it's not there. 1 -3. Yeah, I'll take. That looks good. Oh, I see. Okay, so 1 comma negative 3. So make a dot at the next closest point, and then we're gonna count how much do you rise, how much do you run? 2 over 1, which is what? Just 2, okay, but we can put 2 over 1, that's fine.
Two for negative or no?
Yep, no, because it's a positive line. Find the next. I spelled that way wrong. Closest dot. I don't know how to explain. Okay, so some things, I mean, you just gotta know. I don't know. We got about 6 left. Bless you. Okay, 17, it says sketch the graph of the line. The x-intercept is where does it cross the x line? Okay, which is at 1. Okay, we go to the x line, and then we go to the y line, and it says find a negative 5. So that's at negative 5. And I missed my dots, but that's okay. And then you just connect them and make arrows on both sides. Okay, 19, you need to graph this one first. He needs to go first. Okay, and so that starts at negative 4. And then what is my slope? 1 over 1. So we're going to go up 1 over 1 and put our other dot. And then we can connect our 2 dots. Okay, number 21. Okay, there's quite a bit of notes, so find somewhere to put it. Okay, first of all, if it is bars, what should your picture look like? A V. Okay, so 1 over 1, 1 over 1. Okay, if it's parentheses, it's going to be shaped like a U. Okay, so that's the first part. So 21, does that have bars or parentheses?
Bars.
It has bars, so it's going to be in a V shape. Okay, that's the first part. Okay, and then no matter whether you have bars or parentheses, okay, it goes like this. Okay, so out here on the outside, okay, if it's a plus, we're going up however many units. If it's a minus, we're going down. Okay, on the inside of the parentheses or bars, if it's a plus, okay, we're going to the left. If it's a minus, you're going to the right. Okay, if there's a number in front of the bars or the parentheses, okay, that changes our slope or our rise over run, our up and over, okay, or our left and right. If there is a negative, okay, so if there is a negative, it makes our graph open downwards, okay, in a V or a U. Okay, so I know that's a lot of notes. Write them down. After you do it, I mean, most of you guys do fine on this because it's just counting left, right, 1, 2, right, up, down. It's as long as you have the notes. Okay, when you guys don't have the notes, then you don't know what to do. You guys good or no? Anybody not? Okay, so if we look at 21, first of all, is that gonna be a V or a U? It is gonna be a V, okay? And I should have been more specific. V has an up 1/1 slope, okay? So this is up 1/1. The U goes up 1/1 and then up 4/2, okay? So that is the difference between the two, okay? So the V, what does a +4 on the outside do? So we read from the what is it, the right to the left, okay? So we read from the back to the front. Okay, so what does a +4 do? It goes up 4, so we're going to put our pencil on 0, 0, not make a dot, and so we're going to count up 4, okay? If there was something on the inside, does that go left or right? Well, I mean, it does go left or right. Okay, and then what does this minus do? Look, where's the minus at? Talk to me. On the outside, so what does that do? It makes the graph go upside down. So my graph's gonna start here, and it's gonna open downward. So we're gonna go down 1/1, down 1/1, down 1/1, down 1/1. And I accidentally did one tiny little extra dot right here. Look. Okay, and if that one's not making sense, that's okay. We got another one to do, so it's no big deal. Okay, so look at 23. What does a -3 on the outside do? What does this -3 do? It goes down 3. What does this do? Look at your notes. What does a plus on the inside do? It makes it go left 1. Okay, so we're going to go down 3 and left 1. And that's where my graph's going to start. Does this graph open up or down? It opens up because there's no negative out front. Is it going to be a V or a U? It's going to be a U. So with the U, you're going to go up 1/1. Okay, we're going to go up 1/1. And then from this dot, from this one, look at me. It's got to be from this dot. You're going to go up 4/2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Yeah, up 4/2. We're going to do 2 more. Okay, look at 25. What needs done? What needs done? We're solving for n. What needs done? We're going to add 5 to both sides. Yep. 8 plus 5? 13. And this one's done. Last one, 27. What needs done? We got to move this 16. Okay, so we're going to divide by 16. Negative 128 divided by 16? There's no way. Well, maybe I don't know. Negative 128 divided by 16. Negative 8? You might have did 16 over 128, like backwards. Is what I would be a betting man if that's. Okay, maybe draw yourself a little like squiggly or something. We're gonna stop here for today. Okay, so 1 through 28 on your sheet should, man, put that up, because then you're not gonna be listening. Just, you got 2 seconds. Okay, 1 through 28 should be done on your sheet today.